I went to grocery outlet, picked up a bunch of groceries, some seasonings, and I found a cheap saucepan and a kettle. And I get home. I wanted to see, well, maybe there's some room in the cabinets, and maybe I can write my name on my stuff or something. And I open up the cupboard, and it's already filled with tons and tons of pots and pans and all the stuff you'd want for a kitchen. And there's glasses and plates and bowls and silverware and just all the stuff. It's already here. I didn't know that. I thought this was something that I would just be, I'd have my own pan and I'd write my name on it and either have it in my room or store it somewhere in the kitchen or whatever. And I don't have to do any of that. I don't have to get any of that stuff. And that stuff really adds up. And most of you know, that stuff adds up pretty quick. The only thing that was missing there's a cake pan, a cookie sheet, and like a muffin pan that one of the last tenants took with them when they left. So I can get a few of those things. That's fine. When I take this stuff back from grocery outlet, I'm sure I'll be able to just replace it with those. And then I went to to open up well, I guess let's see how many seasonings there are here, and open it up, and well, the seasonings I got were the exact ones they had either run out of or they just never had. It's like, oh, I mean, they got tons of stuff in there. And then the lady in the back that I can never remember the name of, who's been very, very helpful, she goes, oh no, look over here, look at this, there's a spice rack. And there's a spice rack. But still, the things I got were still what they didn't have. So it's like, cool, that worked out. It's those little things that sometimes just makes you wonder about these patterns, I mean, it sounds silly it's all these little bitty coincidences that happen. It's weird. I'm so glad I'm living here. I really like the manager. He may sometimes have some things, a rough way of living, and he's seen a whole bunch of shit, and he has these antics, and he has these really outlandish things he says, but it's all exterior. The guy has a heart of gold. The guy, whenever I see him, he's offering something of help in some way that is just, could you use something like this? It's like, dude, you're so thoughtful. He's always so thoughtful. I'm so glad I'm living here. I'm so glad that I know that a lot of people who have a really rough, gruff exterior are not that way internally. There are some that are that way, obviously, but there's a lot that are not they're he's a softie inside, he's good people.